morning, Shafter High School, and welcome back to another great episode of Hqtv, Shafter High School's news source. I'm Esmeralda Mora.
And I'm Frankie Castro.
And today is Tuesday, February 7th. Now let's take a look at what's going on in our general community.
Students, as always, there's always tutoring, and it's available Monday through Thursday in the library. Morning sessions are from 7:30 to 8:20, and afternoon sessions are from 3:30 to 6:30. Cause you guys don't want to get 8th period and get credit recovery classes, cause we want to leave school immediately after school.
All students, get ready for the much anticipated dance of the year, El Baile de Año, Noche de Gala, on March 10th. There will be live bands and a DJ. Tickets will be on sale soon and will be slowly going up. Make sure to plan with your friends and take your boots.
Got a party, at the cafeteria, right? The cafeteria? Is that a cafeteria?
Yeah.
I think it's a cafeteria, and support Mecha. But look at this week's Pride lesson that's coming up right now.
Everyone goes around the school judging people, and that's just typical in every high school with every teenager. But it's just no matter how well you think you know someone off the way they dress, act, talk, you can't know them because you don't know their full story.
Hi, I'm Phil Boyd, and I'm the owner of Learning for Living, and we work with schools who are trying to create a school that no one wants to leave. We created the Breaking Down the Walls program to allow students to create a culture that they want to be at every day and support each other. I think the design of Breaking Down the Walls is pretty cool in the fact that we start with an all-school assembly so everybody, students, staff, get a feel of what Breaking Down the Walls is going to be like. They get a taste of it, and then each following day we do a workshop with 150 to 200 students in the gym, and we try to select those kids from different cliques on campus, and we start real simple with some icebreakers, team building activities, so people kind of get in a fun way to get to hear people's stories. And as the day progresses, we put them in small groups where they have a sense of intimacy with 6 or 8, 10 people to feel safe with that group. Then we put them in large group activities where they get a chance to share their stories in a non-verbal way. Then we bring them back to those small groups where they feel a sense of trust. They can share their story in a safe way, which prepares them to walk out on campus when they see one another and say, hey, it's good to see you again, or I'm so glad we got a chance to connect. And it feels like it's a safe way to take students through a process over 6 hours that they feel like I can share my story, but more than that, I can hear your story.
Seeing everyone's story, I can understand that everyone on campus has their own struggles that they face, and I can't even begin to even comprehend what they're going through because I have my own struggles and I know how those are for me.
I learned a lot about things that I didn't know before, about other people that go to school with me, that I talk to every day, that I normally wouldn't know those kinds of things about them. And I got to open up to people that I haven't opened up to before, and that was really awesome for me.
I would say it was really a humanizing experience where we got to reach across the aisle or the desk and talk to people we've never seen before, met before, or people we knew but didn't know their whole story. And we were really able to understand them as people and definitely build a relationship that wouldn't have been there without today.
I loved a shirt I saw one time. It was simple. It just said it's hard to hate someone whose story you know. And so our goal is to take that group of people into that gym and build a safe place for people to share their stories, to listen to their stories, so when they walk by each other in the halls the next day, next week, next month, they may forget their name, but they're not going to forget their story. As we hear people's stories, we increase our capacity for understanding, for tolerance, acceptance. It's pretty powerful to watch the shift happen in a school culture when we hear each other's stories. We've done Breaking Down the Walls in around 200 schools over the last 12 years, but about 80% of them have us back year after year after year, building a sense of culture because we know it can't be a one-time thing.
And I think this will impact our campus by creating a more open, safe place for everyone.
Long-term effects and long-term reactions, it's amazing. The relationships and the bonds that they've made here, now I see them connecting with more students on campus. and I just see them, being more open with each other.
I mean, it's as if the meteor hits, right? You just have this explosion that happens across campus, that ripple effect. Our students really start to see one another. They really start to acknowledge one another. Maybe there's a student they've never met before, they've never seen before, but they had a chance to share a story with, and a moment of connection. It's those moments of connection that really ripple out, and you begin to see more and more of those happening, not only between the students who are in the room, not only among the staff members who are in the room, but out amongst each other.
Now let's send it to weather with Ari.
Good morning, Generals. My name is Ariana Camarena, and I'll be your weather girl for today. So let's get started with this week's weather. Today is going to be a high of 63 and a low of 33. Tomorrow is going to be a high of 64 and a low of 36. On Thursday, it's going to be a high of 68 and a low of 36. And on Friday, it's going to be a high of 71 and a low of 38. That's it for this week's weather. Now let's send it back to the main show.
Attention all juniors and seniors. If you're interested in attending a science summer camp, the UC Davis Summer Research Opportunity is now accepting applications. The deadline to sign up is March 15th. For more information, see Ms. De La Cruz in the Career Center.
Do you enjoy free money, all you freeloaders? If you do, you need to get over to the Career Center to sign up for all the local scholarships available to you. The application deadline is March 31st. You can get a copy in the Career Center, or you may download it from the Career Center campus page. Remember, the only requirement are a 2.0 GPA or higher. You also need to be a Shafter High student for at least 3 years and are planning to attend college after high school. See Ms. De La Cruz for more info.
Seniors, for the 1,000th time already, the Current Community Foundation Scholarship is now open. One application for dozens of scholarships that range from $500 to $3,000. The application is available on the Career Center Canvas page or online at currentfoundation.org. If you don't know this already, then I will assume you just have never watched Hqtv before.
Like, stop procrastinating. This isn't even for a grade, this is for money. Who doesn't want money? Money, money, money. You know, everything's all expensive. You guys don't want to pay like $1,000 worth of textbooks. But seniors, every year, the Lopez family offers $10,000 in scholarship to the Shafter High students only. The only requirement are being a 12th grader at Shafter High and having a GPA of 2.5 or higher. Applications are available in the Career Center. Deadline is on my birthday on April 11th.
It is now mandatory for that all 12th graders fill out the financial aid application and apply by March 2nd.
Yeah, and you could also get extra graduation tickets, to invite to your family. And shout out to the art club for the pristine, beautiful, gorgeous prom poster that was made by President Victoria Garza and Secretary Guadalupe Feria. That's my friends out there. They made them. So, and also about art, last Thursday, the art department took a field trip to Bakersfield College for the Panorama Invitational Art opening. Featured at BC is the work of Kimberly Palma, Maya Macias, and a group piece by AP 2D and AP drawing students. Maya and the AP students' work even featured on the posters. So congrats to all these hardworking art students. And the cheese over there was so good, and the roast beef, they were feeding us. It was so good. I was saying to all of our pieces that it's so roast beef, and so veg. But anyways, listen back to sports to Crystal.
Good morning, Shafter High. My name is Crystal Villagrán, and I'll be your sports anchor for today. Tonight, our girls basketball team will have their last home game against Kennedy. It's senior night as well, so if you can, go out tonight for the varsity game at 6:30. Girls soccer is also playing here tonight against Kennedy. JV at 4:40 and varsity at 6 p.m. Boys basketball, Frost Shop, JV, and varsity are at RFK today. Out of class at 1:45 and the bus departs at 2 p.m. Games run from 4, 5:15, and 6:30 p.m. Boys soccer, JV, and varsity are at RFK as well. Out of class at 1:45 and the bus departs at 2 p.m. Games are at 4:30 and 6 p.m. Baseball is also playing tonight. Frost Shop and JV versus Del Oro at out of class at 2:30 and games run at 3:30 and 4 p.m. And last but not least, the swim practice bus departs at 4:30 p.m. today. And that's all I have for sports. Now let's send it back to the main show.
The GSA Club will
Good
be
morning,
selling
Generals.
$1
My name
candy
is Ariana.
bands for Valentine's Day from now until the 8th of February. They will be distributed the 14th.
Your junior class advisor, Ms. Davis and Ms. Marshall, are excited to announce Shafter High School's 2023 prom. It is April 22nd at the Winchester, downtown Bakersfield. Tickets are on sale now. Buy early and save. February 1st through 28th is the Power Couple special, 2 for $100. This is only for a limited time. Tickets for individuals, for singles out there, is $60 each. Cash or check only at the finance office. And when buying multiple tickets, all students must be present at the time of the purchase, as your ticket is unique to your 6-digit ID. And also then, what's it called, the 9 digits? What's it called? No, the 9 digits, for your phone number, That was unique,
okay.
yeah. But also, today's pickup line,
Hey, how you doing?
that was a good transition, Joseph out there did a good, smirk. But, but do you know what's on the menu today? Because we're at Olive Garden, me and you. I love you, Boo Boo Care, my little Pookie Bear, my little Stink. Just kidding, y'all. I'm single. But that would be cringy if I were to be doing that. I'm like, I'm not even with someone. Like, imagine being in a relationship. Couldn't possibly be me. The only person, or the only ones I look out for is me and me. I'm self-centered. And you know who I'm taking to prom? My TV. You know who I'm wearing? My couch. But on that note, Generals, have a super general day and tune in for tomorrow for another great episode of Hqtv, Shafter High School's News Source.